Hi and welcome back to my channel, where I will be taking this Tesla engine and put it in that 350Z. I just have a correction to make. In the last video I said that my batteries may explode or may not, will burst into flames if something happened to them. Of course that's not nothing we want, but I have actually been contacted by the guy who sold me the batteries, by the company, and he told me that the manufacturer actually have a patent technology on these batteries, so they won't burst into flames if they are punctured, and they won't burst into flames if they are overly discharged or overcharged. So that's a huge plus for me. I don't want them to blow up or ignite, and of course the cells will be damaged if anything happens, but it can be replaced. So huge thankfully, and just a little correction to give you the right information. Sometime I know I haven't been uploading anything to YouTube. I haven't done so much here in the garage. I have taken out the subframe, the rear subframe, where I was planning on installing the Tesla engine inside, and I also taken out the tank, the gas tank. Unfortunately, since the car isn't on a lift, I couldn't really film that. I tried, but it was the car was too low to get any good camera angle, and all you could see was just dirt stuff and nothing that you could really understand what it was. So, but the subframe is here, and I realized something. The first plan was to install the motor in the subframe and go with the original 350Z subframe. I know that I needed to modify it to make it fit, but as you can see, if I do it like this, but the problem is that the engine is too wide. I can't fit it between the mountings here, between the arms. So one thing was to widen the subframe, but it's actually not that easy, and even though I still have a problem that the engine is pretty big, well, technically it's not that big if you compare it to a petrol engine, but it's still too big. So the plan now is to mount a Tesla subframe inside. That will be easier. So the plan is now to get a Tesla subframe and mount the engine into that, and then mount the Tesla subframe to the car. One bonus is that the wheels I have, if you can see, they have two different sizes of mounting holes. I don't know what's it called, but one is 114.3 and one is 5 by 120, and that is actually the Tesla mounting holes, so I can still use my rear tires, but unfortunately I have to make the car about 10 centimeters wider. I won't cry about that, but so that's the plan. Today we will be installing this little card. This is a control card that's going inside the Tesla drive unit, and it comes from EVBMW.com. Damien makes his own cards, and he is one of the few that actually has hacked the Tesla engine. So this card will make the engine motor drivable for me, and we'll use the stock connector, and yeah. So the lid is now gone, and of course the board I will be swapping out is the one on the other side, so let's flip it around without damaging it. So this is the board I will be swapping out. Doesn't look like much, but it's the brain of the drive unit, and with it as it's now, it won't communicate with anything else than Tesla parts. So that's why Damien made his own card that can talk with almost everything. So we will be swapping out this so that we can actually use this engine for this motor for something else than inside a Tesla. As you can see on this board from EVBMW from Damien, this looks similar but not exactly the same. The connectors are in the same places, so it uses all the other electronics in this drive unit. The biggest difference is that it has a Wi-Fi controller board, so you can actually configure it through Wi-Fi. So it's plug and play. Install the card without breaking anything. Sha la 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 la. Yeah. So right there, and then we have this little card here, so we can install some connections. Swap, swap, spluff. 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 And install some screws. So the board is connected. It uses this connector that goes to the outside, and it is for throttle, it's for cruise control, it's for brake lights, it's for anything that this board needs be connected to. So nothing more than putting it together again. that was everything for this video. I hope that I can do the battery mount in the front next. So stay tuned. Please like, share, subscribe if you want to, and if you have any comments, feel free to comment them down below. And take care. Bye.